Hey everyone, welcome to Online Education Academy ZA. On today's lesson, we'll be finding the general solution of 2 sine x cos x is equals to sine x. Right, so when you have an equation like this, you can start by saying 2 sine x dot cos x, 2 sine x dot cos x minus sine x is equals to 0. So equate it to 0, right? So now sine x and sine x are common here. You can say sine x, then it's going to be 2 cos x. Sine x times 2 cos x gives you 2 sine x cos x minus 1. Sine x times minus 1 is going to give you minus sine x is equals to 0. So equate everything to 0. So when you have it like this, then you can say sine x is equals to 0 or 2 cos x is equals to 1. Right. Sine x is equals to 0 or 2 cos x is equals to 1. Right. So here cos x is equals to 1 over 2. You divide by 2 there. Right. So here you have sine x is equals to 0. So our x becomes equals to sine inverse of 0, which is equals to 0. Then to find the general solution for this part, when is sine positive or sine 0, you can just say x is equals to 0 plus k 360, where k is an element of integers. So we are done solving for the part of sine x. Right. Then for the part of cos x is equals to 1 over 2, we say x is equals to cos inverse of 1 over 2. Cos inverse of 1 over 2 is equals to 60 degrees when you put it on our calculator. So in our cast diagram, let's draw a cast diagram here. Cast. So our cos is positive on the first quadrant and the fourth quadrant. So what we'll do then, we will say that x in the first quadrant, we say it's 60 degrees plus k 360. So where k is an element of integers, right? Or in the fourth quadrant, x is equals to, so for the fourth quadrant, x is equals to, if we can see, it's 360 minus, right? It's going to be 360 minus 60 degrees plus k 360. Right. So if we subtract 60 degrees from 360, we'll have 300 plus k 360 that's what, yeah, x is equals to 300 plus k 360, where k is an element of integers. So this is how you can do general solution. Like you check where is it, if you have a positive number, you check here, which means if it was negative 1 over 2, we're going to check where is cos negative. But because we have 1 over 2, then we check where is cos positive. So cos is positive in the fourth and the first quadrant. Right. So this is how you do general solution. So let's quickly summarize. We're having 2 sine x cos x is equals to sine x. So down here, then we had 2 sine x dot cos x. We took the sine x from the other side of the equal sign to the other side. So we changed the sign to negative sine x is equals to 0. Then we factored out, right? We factored out sine x because it's sine x on both sides. So you say sine x is equals to sine x bracket 2 cos x, because if you multiply sine x with 2 cos x, we have 2 sine x cos x, right? And then sine x times negative 1 is negative sine x is equals to 0. Then after factoring out, then we're having sine x is equals to 0, where x is equals to the inverse of sine 0, which is 0. Or 2 cos x is equals to 1, where cos x is equals to 1 over 2. So x is equals to the inverse of cos 1 over 2, which gives us 60 degrees. Then we checked where, then here we have 0 plus k 360. K is an element of integers. We are done with the parts of sine. Then the part of cos, then we checked where is cos positive. Cos is positive in the first and fourth quadrant, right? So in the first quadrant, then x is equals to 60 degrees plus k 360. K is an element of z. And then or in the fourth quadrant, x is equals to 360 minus 60 plus k 360. X is equals to 300 plus k 360. K is an element of integers. Thank you very much for your time. Don't forget to subscribe on Online Education Academy ZA for more learning content.